Myself Priya Rajbhar. I'm from India and currently we are living in Rostov. We are studying MBBS.
Hello guys, my name is Himanshu Chauhan. I am from India, Mumbai. I have come here in Rostov for my medical.
We already established the fact that you're from India.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only know very few things about India, but you're here for a reason to enlighten us, to make us more informed about things. So let's go through the brief geography and population of India. Everyone knows that India is the largest population.
Yeah, it's
in the
on number
world.
one.
Yeah, it's very remarkable actually. Alright, so how many states or cities are there in India?
There are 29 states.
Really?
Yeah, there are
That's
29.
small.
Yeah, there are 29 states, but there are lots of cities.
I see, okay.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, there are 36 states plus one federal capital territory, and they also a lot of cities. But it's not, shouldn't be compared. Alright. So, how many languages are spoken?
Like there are many languages, but like in official there are few thousands, but mostly official ones are like around 28 or 29.
I see.
Yeah.
So, like, is English or Hindi the main language, the official language?
There is nothing as
Oh.
main language, but the major popularity speaks Hindi. Yeah, Hindi.
What language is spoken in schools?
It's depend on the school. Like there
It's
are
depend on the state also.
yeah, in different state there are different languages. For example, in Maharashtra, where I live, Mumbai, there are most colleges they enroll a course of Marathi language, and if you go in Gujarat, there will be Gujarati language, so and so forth. So yeah, it is like that. But majorly English is the subject which is very common in all states. Yeah.
I also think, like, as regards to other languages in the world, like Hindi would have different sub languages, right? Right, there are different variations to Hindi, right?
I mean, I would say different version of accent, you can say, but Hindi is very much
the
common.
same.
Yeah, it's the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, like, what's the average temperature in India, or does
It's-
it depend on?
It depends on the
again,
state
it
wise.
depends because on the north side it's too much cold. There
Yeah.
are snows.
Is it compared to like Russia?
No.
No.
I don't. I mean, I've never been to that place in winter season, so we don't know how much cold it is there. But it's really cold over there. Like if you go to the mountainside, it is very much cold, and if you come toward the south, it's the hottest place.
Yeah.
So yeah.
In Russia, it's like every month it's cold, but in India, it's depend on the state and the weather.
Yeah.
And there are 4 seasons basically: rainy, summer.
Oh, so just like here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know in most parts of Africa there is no snow. Like in Nigeria, we don't experience snow at all. It's mostly to the high. But like there's sometimes when it's really windy and really cold. We call that Amatan, not winter. But yeah, I mean, I've always actually thought that India is like always hot, like in Africa.
No.
No.
It's depend. The southern part is very hot, but not the north. In summer, it goes to 35-40 degrees Celsius. That's
Oh, that's a lot. Do you know the national sports of India?
there is no specific national sport as of now, but we consider as hockey because we have 4 gold medals in hockey.
4 or more than 4, I
Yeah.
guess.
Olympic?
Yeah.
In Olympics. So they consider hockey as a national sport, but it is not declared.
Officially declared as
so
a national sport.
sports. Yeah.
And
Because in our country, if you go, there are multiple languages, multiple states, and all that. So we don't have like one proper national. We have national birds, animals, and all that. But with respect to language, with respect to sports, we don't have that much. Yeah.
does India play football?
It's getting popular. It's getting recognized. Yeah. Sunil Chhetri is one of the good players, football player of India. So they are getting the recognition. Hopefully, in 3-4 years, it will get much better.
You know, there is this old superstition. It's like a folk tale. It's very common in Nigeria. So it's like in the 1990s or thereabouts, very many years ago, right? India played with Nigeria, and and they defeated us 99-1. So like the superstition they passed down was like the players used jaws on us, right? So like they kept scoring and everything. Almost everyone believed they were literally like
Yeah.
it's so funny. Yeah. Okay, so we're leaving the general questions for now. Let me end it with how is like life there? Like is it like here like a city life, like everyone is on their own, or is it more of like a community thing, like everyone knows everyone,
Yeah.
like cares for everyone, or like you're just on your own, no one.
Indian people are very much hospitable people, so due to which you won't fight any kind of like a community. Obviously there is community, but they won't hesitate to help you because they are very friendly. As you said, when we met, you said why you always nod, Indian people nod their head.
Yes.
It's because
Yeah.
we are very much friendly. We tend to show love and respect by gestures.
Yeah.
So due to which there is no as such like community kind of a thing, but we don't hesitate to help any people. We are very hospitable. You can come to our place, you can dine in, and yeah, we can
So
take care of
since
you.
we're already on the topic, can you? I know you guys like slightly explained the first time we met. Can you also talk again why is it very common in movies, even in real life? I actually used to think it was just in movies, but in real life, like if you meet Indian folks, like they always talk with their head, right? It's very
Yeah.
funny. Like so, like why? Like, is there any significance behind it?
No.
or
No,
is
there
that
is no as
just
such
a habit?
significance. It's
Well,
just like
We are very expressive to our expressions. Like,
you know Bollywood, like we are full of expression,
I
you know.
yeah.
yeah.
So we are very expressive. We do lots of hand gestures, head gestures, so that the front person can get little comfortable. We won't keep it like very formal. We
Yeah.
try to make it easy, calm out people. So that's why.
We say namaste also like this.
Yeah.
Namaste.
Yeah.
Namaste. So
You can say to your guys namaste. Namaste.
Talk about the foods. What's are your favorite food? Or what like the top food? Say I want to visit India, for example. What food should I look out for?
It also depends on the state wise. Like we are in Mumbai, so there is vada pav kind of
it's a
thing.
snack food.
Yeah.
It's very much popular in Mumbai side. So if you visit someday in Mumbai, please do have a vada pav for sure.
Vada pav.
Yeah.
Vada pav.
And then if we go to Gujarat, it's jalebi fafda.
So basically
It's
the
a
snacks
s-
differ.
yeah.
But if you ask us like personally, if you talk about like proper food, then my go-to food is like chicken biryani for sure. And yeah, chicken
Yeah.
biryani.
Is it butter chicken?
Yeah, butter chicken is also a dish that you eat with a naan, with a garlic bread.
Bread, yeah.
But for example,
Chicken rice, chicken biryani is kind of rice with chicken gravy.
Ah, I see.
Hmm.
Okay.
So,
What
yeah.
about street foods?
I don't like street foods. I hate street
Street
food.
foods
But she
are the
likes
best
it.
food ever. You can have, like it's like very tasty.
Yeah, true. Okay.
It's not healthy, but it's very tasty.
I never got attracted towards street food, so it's a no from me. And also the thing is that in my family, my dad is a doctor, my mom is a pharmacist,
always
so
very careful.
in
Yeah.
their medical field, so I know that it's not good for our health, so I don't eat it.
So since we have gone through the basic general information we
Yes.
need to know about where you're from,
Mm-hmm.
now let's delve in like personally, individually to you guys. So I'm gonna start with asking why you decided to come to Russia. Why Russia? Why did you decide to come study in Russia?
Okay. So we gave our entrance exam. As in India, we have to give entrance exam. If you pass like a nice marks, then only you will get the government college. Okay, so I didn't score that much. So it's very expensive for private college. So we decided to come here and pursue MBBS.
So it's less expensive to study here than to go
Yeah.
to privates.
In India, it's like 1 crore. So that's why. It's like half in Russia.
I see. But like there are other countries too that offer affordable tuition.
Mhm.
Why Russia?
because it's English medium here, and in
Okay.
other country we have to learn languages first. Like here we are also learning language, but it's in the course. But for like Georgia or something, we have to like we should know the language first. Then
Mhm.
only we can have the admission.
गलत बता रही
Okay. I also want to
well,
know that
इधर का भी है.
Russia offers you to actually study in English medium, so you don't have to go through like a year before you start like studying a main course, studying the language. Although you're gonna have the classes, like I said, like whilst you already started, but they won't be as strict as that on you because all of your courses will be like treated in English language. But I'm studying in Russian and I actually go through a year of learning the language. But if you come as a private student, you don't have to. Okay, so we talked about like, can you also
Okay.
say that?
The reason why I decided to come Russia, the major one was that all my friends were studying abroad. So even in my head, I was like, even I want to study abroad.
So it was like peer pressure.
You can say, but it was like I also want to experience, outside India, and what would be the better age teenage. So I thought it would be great. So, and the reason why I choose Russia is because in India there was a NMC, which is a medical commission, a national medical commission. They pass out a bill in which they have clearly mentioned like there are few countries which were banned. They won't consider them. They won't consider our degree. So, and Russia was not one of them. So I was pretty much sure like, and even the political friendship between Russia and India is very good.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be a better option. But I was going towards more like towards Spain side, but it was really late for me to enroll myself. So I was
Tu hablas español.
yeah. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Okay. So why medicine?
As I told you before, my parents are from medical field. So from childhood, I've seen my dad, treating people, and that really gave me a motivation to, pursue medicine. But I do have few more passion like dancing, acting, and all that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? Why medicine? Why not something else? Why
Uh,
stretch yourself?
Because one of the main reason is because my dad wanted me to be a doctor, and there is no background of, we don't have any doctor.
So
In
you're
our
like
families.
a
In
first
our family.
generation
Yeah,
doctor.
so it just I came to medicine.
Okay. So how has it been going so far? Do you like sometimes regret a decision? Like maybe I would
Obviously, if you enroll yourself in medical field, you have to regret your decision at least for once.
Yeah.
Because there's too much of pressure. In India it's even more because every day there are classes and all that. In Russia they have, like for example in India there are 19 subjects, but if you consider in Russia there are lots of subjects. Basically they have divided each topic into different subjects, but in India it's too much pressure on that person. So over here it's pretty much chill, but every day you have to prepare for your ratings, you have to give your ratings, pass your curriculum and all
Yeah.
that. So yeah, so it's stressful.
Yeah. I think med school everywhere is like very
Yeah.
stressful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's more stressful if you're gonna be if you like studying in Russian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, which you can know very much better.
Yeah. Tell me about it. How good is your Russian?
Choo choo.
Should I test you guys right now?
My Russian.
Okay, you can, but ask us like very basic questions,
Nah.
please.
It's your what? It's your second year?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a second year.
Okay.
I don't know
I'll believe
anything.
But how have you been navigating in like the city, like in general? With, it's only in like the school premises that they speak English to, right?
Mhm,
Every
mhm.
other person would just miraculously expect you, right,
Yes.
to speak Russian.
Like we have apps, obviously, which are like a god for us for
Translator.
now because we translate stuff, and even if we have to go somewhere, we just book our cab, just put the address, and just say, "Is this? Is this?" Yeah, yeah, that's it.
But that could be challenging.
Yeah, it's
Some
it's.
people are not that patient. Have you like encountered people that were like just wanted to dismiss your like
Yeah. We have faced that.
I see. Have you been out of Rostov?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. You still have a lot of life ahead of you. I would
Have you ever
advise
been
you
Rostov Kebab?
to travel in
Yes.
Russia. You should go to Moscow. You've been to Moscow.
Yeah, we have been to
Yeah.
Moscow,
Got here.
but we didn't got to explore it because we only go there for our flight. Okay, that's it.
So tell me, as your cultural identity, how has it been since you moved to Russia?
We have a very big community of Indian students over here, so we don't miss out that much. Like we celebrate our upcoming event is Diwali, which is our biggest festival, and it has been legal in US as well to give holiday on Diwali. So it's going to be celebrated all over the world most probably. And so over here we are also planning to go somewhere because there are lots of Indian students, and even if you take an even small festival or not even small festival, like every religion have their own festival, so we celebrate almost all the festival, being it Muslim or Hindu or any community, we celebrate all the festivals because it has been embedded in our body. Like from childhood we have grown up with people around us with different community, and yeah, India is diversity in unity, so unity in diversity, so yeah.
We love celebrations.
Basically.
I've always wanted to get the opportunity to ask any Indian I met, do you guys suddenly just come together in a group in public and start dancing in Bollywood?
No, whatever seen in Bollywood, that's not true.
Yeah.
But why
But
did it everywhere, almost every movie?
it's because
Start
we
dancing.
like to stand out basically. Like if you see in Hollywood movies, it's just like a movie action. If you consider action, there won't be any music, there won't be any entertainment, and India is famous for entertainment, so that's why in between there is few break of seconds for
Actually,
me.
it's not few break.
Yeah,
there's
it's multiple.
one for,
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Yeah, it depends on what genre you are watching. Yeah, so if it's a proper Bollywood film, you will see plenty of
Yeah.
music videos.
I think my favorite, the one that didn't annoy me at all, was the one for Three Idiots. It's
Yeah, Three
it's a very
Idiots.
nice.
yeah, I loved all of their dance
Yeah.
scenes, right?
3 Idiots is
yeah, it's
very much
And the
popular.
story and the concept is very
popular.
relatable.
Almost, in fact, almost everyone should have watched it. So you talked about you interested in dancing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what other hobbies do you do? Or when did you start to pick up these hobbies? Was it before you started school, or from India, here, or
So basically, I was around 8 or 7 when I used to just randomly dance in front of the mirror, and my mom saw it, and obviously she was like, if you want to dance, I will put you in a dance class.
that's impressive.
So I was there in dance class for 2 years. I was very kid, there was not a particular dance form which you get to learn. It was just a Bollywood freestyle and all that. But after I think after 6th standard, I enrolled myself in Navy. It's Sea Cadet Corps, which is the institute name. It's a basic Navy course that you get, naval force. So I started to doing that for 3 years. I did that. So because of that, I completely stopped dancing, and I was really I even argued with my father, I really want to do dance and all that. So he was like, I know you are interested in, but you should experience all fields, So I did Navy, and after in 10th standard I quit Navy because obviously you have to focus on 10th standard, because in 10th standard you give a board exam, which is from school to high school you get, so you need to score good marks. So due to which I stopped that, and I told my dad after completing I will go again join dance class, and he was like, no, you will not, because if you want to focus on medical field, you have to be focused on it. You can't just roam around and you do dancing, do this and do that and also study. It's not possible. He used to say this phrase, do naw pe nahi chad sakte. Basically you can't stand on two boats together.
One
So-
leg in the.
We can stay in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like that. So
It's very
I
hard.
still, without telling my dad, I went for like casting director. I did that as well. I even went for like a dance reality show. But before dance reality show to come on the stage from TV, you have to clear like 3 levels. So I unfortunately didn't clear the third level, so I didn't make it to the TV. So yeah, this was the story, and I was really have this great passion towards it, like dancing and all that. That's why when I came here, I saw the opportunity, like there are lots of opportunity, you can perform yourself and all that. So that's why I just keep on enrolling myself in all the events, whatever it comes in my way. So yeah.
Interesting. What about you, Priya?
I don't have that much passion as he is having, not that much.
That's okay.
That's okay.
I like dancing from my school days because we have competitions, and that's all. From there, I have started dancing.
Interesting. So what's the big plan? Like, what's the future goal? Where do you see yourself in, say, 5 years is too small, you still be no, you're not being Mexican anymore. But in like 10 years, where do you see yourself?
I feel like being a successful doctor, at the same time having a great social life as well. I feel like
So you're like a social butterfly.
I'm not, but I'm trying to be, so that
Why are
Yeah.
you trying to be?
I'm trying to, because I'm very introvert kind of a person, okay, but I have started
That's
to
hard
act
to
I've started to act like I'm extrovert, so that I don't miss out any opportunity just because I'm introvert. So that's why I try to be roam around here and there, so that I can get opportunities wherever, like just like you, we met and now we are here doing a podcast.
Yeah. Also with me, I'm trying to make more connections. I
Yeah,
guess.
same.
We saw your post. You're doing very well.
Yeah, your modeling, I wanted to ask, like, how did you like end
Yeah,
up being like a model? At the same time you're studying as well, so that's why.
This podcast is not about me, but
We are
yeah, I don't really talk about it on my YouTube channel like very often because my YouTube channel, like my appearance on a YouTube channel, is also like a personality of
Yes, of course.
yeah, and people always tend to make the mistake of like trying to think
Something
that they
else.
know a lot. They know like everything about someone.
Yes.
When you just see just like a very tiny reflection of them online, right?
Yes.
So like, you can't really know everything that happens in someone's life. Maybe when the time is right, I would introduce all of my personalities to public. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go back to you guys.
Yes.
Because you're the guest. I'm just the host here. Let's go philosophical, shall we?
Yeah.
Of course.
What do you think about life in general? Like, what is life to you?
According to me, life has to be very simple. Like, you should enjoy or cherish every moment, whatever you do. May it be sorrow or you're happy. Every emotion has its own meaning, so you should cherish every moment. Life is not perfect. If you think it has to be perfect, you won't be able to cherish or enjoy the moment or enjoy the emotions.
Because you will be in a process of making
Yeah,
it perfect, so you would
perfect,
be
yeah.
sad anyways. So it's just a moment which you create by yourself, and yeah, it's
That's
a
all.
memory for us, life to make good.
Make memories, make friends, do whatever you want. Don't have regret anything.
For me, life, it has to be little unpredictable for me, because if it would predictable, so it won't give me the kick or excitement to do it. So I would rather want it to be unpredictable, like coming in Russia, because I was not sure which country do I really want to go. I came to Russia, then over here also which university, I didn't knew about that as well. Someone told me that this is good and I came here. So yeah, it
Yeah.
should not be predictable. So
Always start from zero.
Have you ever been depressed? Because I know it's
Yeah.
very common amongst medical
Yeah.
students. It's like part of a course we take.
we tell other people not to be depressed, but we are only the
also-
ones who are very
self-sacrifice.
depressed.
Yeah.
To eat healthy, where we don't eat healthy. We recommend people to be eat healthy, but we don't only get to follow it. For me, yes, I have been depressed a lot of time. Like since you are coming here, leaving your family, leaving your whole country, so you have to start from zero to meeting new
Yeah.
people, recognizing them, like how they are as a person. Like are they really good for you, or they are just doing like a bad bitching or something, like backstabbing and all that. So it's been like more than 1 year, and I have experienced everything from backstabbing to giving me anxiety. And currently I'm really, my mental state is not really that good currently, because there are lots of things going in my life, and so anxiety get kick in very fast. And it started over here only, because in India I didn't had any kind of issues like anxiety, being in depression. But over here I started to get this yeah, whatever.
I
Yeah.
think it's very common when you leave your comfort.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very very common amongst people that like go to another country and stay there, because that feeling of isolation and puts you into depression and everything. I also struggled with depression when I first got here. So it was very very bad actually, because yeah, but I mean right now I think I'm a lot better, and I'm able to like, I've kind of like adapted to my environment right now. So I actually even feel I'll be more uncomfortable if I go back home.
Yeah.
I've spent quite a lot of time
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, your home can be anywhere. It's just where your heart is. But it
Yeah.
also takes time and sacrifice.
Yes.
Okay, so like, can you share a life hack that you have? Could be something, maybe something you found that you've started to do, and it makes your life a lot easier. Or it could be like a quote, or someone said something and just stuck. Or it could
For
be
me,
anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
for me, it's always go with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
And YOLO bol-
Bolo.
and the second one, it has to be YOLO. You only live once, so never regret whatever you're doing. You only lives once. If it's like
For me to cope up from like if I'm being sad or something, music is like a key for me. Like if I listen to music and there is like a beautiful sunset in front of me, it would be perfect.
What kind of music do you like?
I like santy romantic songs. Yeah.
What about you, Priya?
I usually talk to my family members, my brother or my father, if I'm very low, because it's very nice. I feel very comfortable, like whatever it is. I'm very close to my family.
Are there any like cultural differences you've encountered in Russia? Like since you live in India, like do you see some things that people do that it's quite normal to them, but you're like, how would you do that kind of thing? Or,
There are a lot, and the major one is kissing in like open in public place.
Yeah.
I think that's everywhere.
Yeah.
No, but not in India. In India,
India.
yeah, because in India it's not common like to kiss in public.
Like
Uh,
PDA, right?
yeah.
It's illegal. If
And
you
it's also yeah, it's even illegal
So what do
somewhere.
they do?
The police and all that.
Yeah.
There is like a one community.
Bajrang Dal.
Part.
So
Yeah,
there
there
is
is
basically
one-
a few people, group of few people, which come towards you and they
Yeah.
will charge you and all that to
They will call
doing
to your
anything
family
in public,
members.
because you are not allowed to do anything
Yeah.
in public.
Oh wow, learning
Yeah.
that for the first time.
Yeah.
But I think it's like pretty much common everywhere else.
Yeah, and to do
People
small
are afraid to-
gesture of like just giving a peck and just going like leaving, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal, but doing all kissing, PDA and all that, it's not good.
What other thing have you noticed?
The food, it's not spicy. I even for earlier times I used to carry a sauce with me. Like wherever I go, I put the sauce in it because it's
Yeah.
tasteless, basically.
Do you cook your food or like?
Yeah.
Yeah, from this year we started to
We
cook
have
our own
started.
food because it's not good.
So where do you like get the ingredients from?
We bring from India, like we stack
That's-
our whole
yeah.
one luggage with all Indian spices.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a problem that many people face, right? Not just in India, but almost everywhere else. Like as a person of color,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Well,
even we get
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Because even we face this.
I'm sure you can also relate to the fact that there's like skin profiling
Yeah.
Mhm.
or discrimination.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I've heard of cases where that happens in India, for example.
A lot.
Yeah, I mean, I think more to like even the modeling industry or
Yes.
the um, the acting industry. They're
Mm.
about they tend to favor a particular skin color
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
order. So like, have you had personal experiences of
Yes. Basically, like we are from India. Okay, so it's full of colors because if you go towards north, there would be more lighter skin tone complex, and if you go to the south, it would be dark
Darker.
skin complex. So if you consider like a industry like a TV industry or like films and all that, they mostly hire people with lighter skin because, and even if they hire if someone with darker skin, they usually give them as a villain or give them as a side character. There is not too
The
much
lead
of yeah,
character, they never
they
go.
don't give it that much, because I have been to a casting director, so I've seen him doing that, because I used to get always the villain script on my hand and I'm like, dude, can I get something different role? And he's like, it's just for the practice, just for the practice and all that. So yeah, skin, and also in like it's been inherited from our Indian culture as well, like lighter skin is the better, there are lots of products like Fair and Lovely, which is like one product which got banned because of the term fair
Yeah.
and lovely, and now it's, I think, beauty and lovely, I guess, something like that.
They
I'm not
always
sure.
promote fair skin.
Yeah, so people are getting aware about it, and it's slowly changing. But if you see in a broader spectrum, racism is there, like
very subtle,
everyone, like you
yeah.
can't deny this fact. Like when we came in Russia also, people used to look like this, like who are they, like what
They
are
never
they doing?
promote like dark skin or like brown skin. They are
Even
all-
if you see in Hollywood, there are like been many situations where like black people didn't got the main lead, they treat them as like a somebody else. Even with your like hairstyle as well, because I've heard like some interview of an actress, like she wanted to keep like a braid or something, but she didn't got to the chance to put braids, and she used to always straighten her hair for that role and all that. So there is lots of problem. Even with us also, like when we came here, people used to give us look, and even they start laughing or as well,
You already get it.
yeah,
Yeah.
people start laughing and they judge a lot.
Oh,
Basically, but we have this habit because we are from India, so we have dealt with this already, so it's not a big deal for us, but it still haunt us as, but yeah, we
so
can't
how do you
help it.
cope with that?
Just I told you, we have
We
dealt it
have
already.
adapted
Yeah,
already.
we are already adapted to this, like people laugh and all that, but I believe that if you have like a good personality, you will outshine them anytime. So yeah, it doesn't
but
matter.
it's very disrespectful and heartbreaking if you saw the people are so much educated, then
And
also
still they do this kind of stuff. But just as I said, personality, if you have the personality, you will outshine them anytime, any day. So
like you do.
just be yourself, just enjoy, and that's it.
I've actually not really like paid attention to the
Yeah.
whole racial stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I've had few cases, but I won't say they're like very serious, maybe because I just take them lightly.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like I just try to think from the other person's perspective that you're not so informed, so you don't worth my time or anything.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
I don't care.
exactly.
Yeah, so like it's your loss, bro. Yeah, I mean it's crazy. I mean when what's
Like instead of judging, just come up to us, have a
Yeah.
talk, have a chit chat.
even inside Africa, for example, like Nigeria,
Mm-hmm.
there are also some parts of Nigeria where they're more like lighter than the other parts. But like on an average, a Nigerian is like dark skinned,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But even in the dark skin complex, there are still darker skins,
Mhm.
right? So even the dark skin, for example,
There
the
is
brown one,
hierarchy
it's
as
still-
well.
Yeah, would still like feel superior to
Mm.
the very dark one.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, what advice do you have for other Indian students that are like planning to say leave India to another country to study? Say Russia, for example.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned the fact that you have a quite a number of like
Yes.
community,
Mhm.
right? How many are you guys here? Like for example,
We
more
don't know
than-
that much, but it's more than 200
Yeah.
to 50
Is
in
it?
our just in our hostel.
are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna ask.
Because
if it's
on
like
our
all
floor
over.
there are
More than
10
80,
more than 100
Yeah.
people who are Indian. So you can guess it from the
Well,
other hostel as
you
well.
shouldn't be feeling bored or feeling
yeah.
homesick.
Yeah.
Like you literally have yourself.
Yeah,
But
that's
that's quite
Mhm.
nice actually. That's good.
But there are a lot of competition, toxicity.
That happens everywhere. Anyways, so what's the plan for? Do you plan to stay back in Russia to like
No.
no.
work here or going
I
to
just said it like I just came here for an experience because teenage age is like a perfect age where you can experience without regretting it, because you can't imagine yourself living in other country. Like you can if you want, you can, but for me I can't imagine myself in my late 30 not late 30s, late 20s to go abroad and you know.
people do it every time.
Yeah, but it's like in our culture
yeah.
we really do tend to be close with our parents.
Parents. So we want,
So
like, when
because-
they are getting old.
So
yeah.
nice, yeah.
So it's like
So
when
we
we get
want-
old, all that. So we tend to be closer to our parents. Like I've seen here also, like if the child is like 18 or so, they start doing work.
Yeah.
They stay away from their parents and all that they do. They buy their own separate houses, but it's not very much common in India. Like the new generation are doing that. They're living apart from their parents, but they tend to be get close. They visit them regularly. So all that happens. So we really do respect like our culture, our belief system. So I don't consider, that's why I said I don't consider myself like in my late 20s to go like abroad, even though if I would want to go, my parent would be more than happy with it, but I just don't want to go leave my parents. Yeah, so this is what it is.
So what do you plan on doing in your late 20s?
So I am planning, like there are lots of stuff going in my head. Like I'm preparing for, obviously I have to be here for 5 years. Okay, but at the same time there are few exams which I can give. One is PLAB USMLE, which happens. So I'm planning to give PLAB in UK so that I can get, like just I said, I want to travel as much as I can, and also taking my career with myself. For example, like if I go for PLAB, I will do my internship over there and come back to India and start my career.
I see.
Yeah.
What about you?
I want to settle in India.
You also
So
want to go back to India?
yeah.
I like that patriotism. It's not common.
There is no backup option.
Well,
Because in our culture, like girls usually stays with their parents, because obviously after a few years they have to go to someone else's house, so they tend to get spend as much time as they can with their parents. So it's not that much common for a girl to travel that much. So yeah.
I was gonna ask, part of I wouldn't say it's a misconception about India, but like we see in movies where it's the female that pays the dowry. Does that still work?
Yeah.
Like
Uh,
to this
Yeah.
very
I mean, there are in few places, but not in much. But the
Majority-
solution is for that is that they just say that we are just giving a gift. It's just a
Yeah.
token of love and
But
all
it's
that.
coming from the bride, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
comes from the bride side. It's basically it happens because they are giving their daughter, so they are providing all the facilities with her that she doesn't suffer in that guy's place, with the groom's place, basically. So it's like that, but it started with a positive note, but the dowry system started, like the people started to, I want this, I want that, I want this much money. So it got into a negative phase. So yeah, but now it's not that common, but yeah, it still happens where people demand money, house, cars and all that.
Yeah, because like generally it's always coming from the male side.
Mhm.
Like it's more like the male is asking for the
Yes.
Yeah.
female's hand in
Yeah,
marriage,
yes.
right? So bringing gifts.
Mhm.
I also have like my doubts about that, because it's like I want to buy your daughter, right? Take this money or take this material things and give me a ring. We're coming very close to the end.
Mhm.
Would you like to play some game?
Yeah.
Of course, we will love it.
It's maths.
What?
Mathematics.
क्या क्या?
I used to offer
Maths.
बाप रे.
We are okay. So for if you want to study medicine, so we
We
don't
skip
have
maths.
maths. You have to skip your maths if you
We
want to
choose
study
biology rather than
physics
maths.
and
But you
chemistry.
do mathematics in first year.
Yeah, we did it, but it was we never paid attention to
Yeah.
it because it's like a graded
I'm
subject.
just joking, it's not maths. So we'll be asking a trivia quiz. Whoever answers first
Okay.
gets 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
First question. What's the largest planet in our solar system?
Come on, Priya, you can do it. It's Jupiter, right? It's Jupiter, right?
Should we? You know, I did actually.
Wow, that's great. That should be
What gas do plants absorb from the atmosphere?
carbon
carbon
dioxide.
dioxide.
Okay. Who takes that then? Say that was like a draw. Capital of Japan.
It's Tokyo.
Whoa. Someone's on fire. How many continents are there on
7.
7.
longest river in the world?
Longest?
Nile? Oh no, it's not Nile.
क्या? Longest?
River.
River. Longest river.
Is it like a Pacific river or something?
Ocean है
It's the
Pacific.
one
Oh,
with
sorry.
The very long name.
One with a very long name.
3 hours later.
What it is?
Mississippi.
Oh yes, Mississippi.
Mississippi.
I used to joke about it. This name Mississippi.
It's
I
hard
forgot
to
it.
spell. Largest mammal.
Largest mammal.
It's a whale.
Wait.
Yeah. Who painted Mona Lisa?
Who painted Mona Lisa?
Leonardo DiCaprio. No, what Leonardo? Vinci. Da Vinci.
Yes.
Yes.
हिमांशु तुझे इतना कैसे
It's
पता?
like this question that's easy.
I was about to say Leonardo DiCaprio.
Currency of France.
France. It's euros.
Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Which planet is known as a red planet?
Mars.
Mars.
What is the most abundant gas in the universe?
Oxygen.
Abandoned.
What?
Most abundant gas.
Oh, abundant gas.
Helium.
No, it's not helium.
Nitrogen.
Probably.
Yeah, it's nitrogen, right?
Nitrogen.
What does DNA stand for?
What?
Sorry.
DNA.
Double strand.
Double
nucleotide.
Strand.
No, it's a A, Baba. Acid.
Acid. Sorry.
DNA.
Yeah.
Double no. DNA. Double nucleotide na.
Deoxy.
Oh, I forgot. We were actually
I should talk to you about it.
No. I thought it's DS, like we write double stranded DS. So I was thinking that's why I said double, but it's deoxynucleotide.
Okay,
acid.
yeah.
Largest organ in the human body.
Liver. And
No,
you can
small
say skin
intestine.
also. You can
Small-
say skin also.
Are small in
Yeah. But skin is like
It's
outside.
not- it's
Yeah.
still an organ.
Yes.
small intestine? Sorry.
Smallest bone in the human
Stapes.
body. Where is it found?
It's an ear.
Ear.
Which part of the ear?
Inside our
Inner
auditory, we have
Outside
like
we do-
eustachian tube which follows up to. We have stapes, malleus, and incus. Yeah,
Outer.
Favorite color?
it's blue.
It's white.
Dog or cat?
Dogs, anytime dogs, and she hates animals.
Not an animal person.
Nothing at all.
Dogs.
Favorite course right now? Subject?
Right now I'm loving physiology, basic.
Anatomy.
Favorite celebrity?
It depends. Like, if you talk about Bollywood,
Same music. Favorite artist?
in music, Billie Eilish, and
Bad guy.
yes,
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift?
and also Olivia Rodrigo. Like,
What song did she sing?
It's a Swifty era.
you can say like all the heartbreak ones. You just betrayed me. Yeah. Carry on.
city life or village life?
I enjoy both, but if you ask me personally, village life is much better.
Same.
Music or movies?
Music.
Fan of K-drama?
No. We hate K-drama.
No, I don't hate it, but I don't enjoy that much. But I do like K-pop, so it counts, right?
Sorry, guys.
It's K. It's K. What they do?
This. Yeah,
No. I want to do this.
Dream country to visit?
It's Italy, Greece. Italy or Greece. I'm comfortable.
Greenland, Iceland.
If you add $5 million right now,
Mm-hmm.
what are you gonna do with it?
I'll open an hospital, and I think it's going to be get saved few money, so I'm going to invest it.
I will explore the countries.
Not future oriented person.
What? She said YOLO, right?
Yeah. You only live once, guys.
Good for you.
So we've come to the end of this video. Thank you for sticking to the end. And thank you once again for gracing my invitation to come in
Nice.
to this episode. It was very nice and insightful. And I hope you do no longer have those misconceptions about India. See, they're really cool guys to be with. And I wish you success and good luck in
Thank
school.
you.
Thank you.
You too, and we are very delightful to come here, and it was a really great opportunity to to be a part of this podcast.
Before I forget, I personally baked something for you. Here,
Oh.
Oh, that's so sweet of you.
So it was really delightful to be part of this podcast, and it was a great opportunity. And yeah, so guys, don't forget to
Like, share, and subscribe.
Namaste.